Good afternoon, I'm Jeff. I'm a Sewer Tech Northwest. Today we're at property address 7812 Southwest Pine Street here in Tigard. We're located at the basically rear left corner of the house. We have a 3-inch ABS cleanout as our point of access. I'm going to insert the camera and check the overall condition and serviceability of the sanitary sewer line. Currently have water running. Here we go. Okay, we're out to this point here at 21 feet. We've almost been consistently, since we got into the line here, underwater. This spot right here, you can look up before we disturb the debris. You can see that water shaking between all the white stuff. That water level's right up against the top of the pipe there, just about. You can see all the junk that's collecting in here. This line is not draining well at all. And it's transitioning here, it looks like over to concrete pipe, and appears to be 6-inch in diameter. Okay, here at about 84 feet, we have reached the terminus of the line. I'm going to do locates to try and verify where the line terminates at, and then we'll let it drain out completely so we can assess the belly in the line. We've got about 35 feet of pipe there that's bellied out pretty significantly. Yeah, I attempted to locate here. I'm having a little trouble finding the camera head. We're going to pull back until we hit the standing water and relocate. It would appear that the line is likely using some type of easement. But we'll try and get it located here at some point and get an idea of the direction it's going. Alright, concrete pipe there looks really good. Which is the stuff you usually have to be the most concerned about, especially with tree roots. So it's nice to see that section looks good. Now we're going to pull back here, and I'll do my first locate right at the end of the belly here, which I think is somewhere around 35 feet. Alright, so all drained out here. It looks like it dissipates out at about 31 feet. We're about 3 feet, 6 inches deep here. And the line does in fact actually go out to the road. It rounds the corner and heads straight out to the street. Now for whatever reason I wasn't able to pick the camera head up out there. Now once you get back into the belly here in the middle, it's got right around 3 inches of standing water. It's a significant section of standing water here. I do highly recommend this be repaired. And I'll put a white X at each end of the repair and some dots or lines in between just showing the direction it's running. And still about 3 feet 6 inches deep here. Now the nice part is it's not that it's a lovely thing to do a sewer repair, but at least there's no concrete to deal with. It does appear there is some landscaping you'll have to probably move around. And if the repair guys cut this whole section out, you may not need to drain clean it, but you can see that we have a significant amount of stuff built up in the line here. And we still have standing water back to this section here as well. So anyway, there's a little bit of pipe in between here that kind of drains out, but for the most part it would appear this whole first 31 feet roughly has settled. Now we do have junk sitting in the flow line, which can kind of artificially dam the pipe up. That's why I'm running back and forth here to try and clear the flow line to make sure that we do in fact have standing water and not just the pipe dammed up. And those are, it looks like there's flushable wipes going down the pipe or something like that, which is not an ideal. You really don't want to put those down the line, especially when you have a belly like this. You can see how much they've built up here. So anyway, our belly starts here at about 4 feet out from the clean out. But going through here, none of this stuff is feeling solid enough that it would be the reason why there's still standing water here. It looks like this whole section has bellied out. So from 4 feet out to 31 feet, I recommend a repair to correct the slope and grade. I recommend a rescope afterwards to make sure it was done correctly. Alright, we got the whole repair mapped out here. It starts basically right underneath some valve cover boxes here, and I'll show that once I roll the camera out of the line. We're going to go back in here real quick to see. Yeah, that's as far as I can go there into the house. That pipe there looks good. A little bit of grease, but nothing too crazy. The pipe itself looked good in there. Alright, here's our clean out. Right by the house. It leads away over towards the rear left corner. You can see my X marking there. It goes right through that little gate, rounds the corner, and heads out to the street. The belly spans from here to all the way around the corner, about halfway up the side of the house. And it's ranging from about 2 feet deep to 3 feet 6 inches deep at the end. I did a locate right here, just right where the belly starts, and it's 2 feet 10 inches deep. There's a lot of landscape built up here, so that may actually vary. But anyway, from 2 feet 10 inches to 3 feet 6 inches deep.